To the hoop. Oh, wow. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Wow, the floor just really opened up.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Make it two hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be
so far through the first quarter.
Oh, wow. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Ibaka comes with the double team. Mudiay with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Screen by Nurkic. Mudiay passes to Nurkic. Fareed, offensive rebound. He tries for three. And again, Denver with the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for him the rest of the way.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. Waiters comes in for Anthony Morrow. Here's Payne. He has 6. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Payne's got 4 this quarter.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
No good from 11 feet.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on it.
The Nuggets trail by 19. Foy with it, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Kicks it to Nurkic with 2 seconds left. Off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be. Oklahoma City leading by 19 points. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. Nick Collison out there with Steven Adams. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Arthur. Misses from short range. Oklahoma City shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Denver also making a switch. Mudiay is checked in.
And, you know, with Westbrook, it fits right in with how he plays. I mean, he is relentless when he goes at the rim and takes out any contact he felt on the way to get there.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. Waiters leading the charge. Durant, that's good. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Kenneth Fareed's checked in for Arthur. Alinari comes in for Will Barton, and it's Gary Harris in for Randy Foy. Got a piece of it. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 6 points for Dion Waiters.
Boy, another fast break bucket. I mean, that's their not-so-secret weapon.
It's as if the defense has been a step slow in transition all night. I mean, at some point, they have got to make the adjustment. And one last note, guys, about Westbrook. He dunks on purpose. I mean, last season he said that he dunked so hard to discourage any defender from blocking his shot or even contesting him.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. McGarry's checked in for Steven Adams. Steve Novak comes in for Kevin Durant. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Waiters. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Top of the key, Harris from downtown. Can't hit. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And it's Kenneth Faried with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Miller's checked in. Augustine, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And Gallinari kicks to Hickson, and he gets it to go.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
And that one's good by Novak. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Puts up the baby hook and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Looking at the game Gallinari has been having, 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond. And guys, more and more, we're seeing the league try to protect the health of the players. I mean, you see the evidence on the court. Over the last 5 years, the league has cut down the number of cameramen along the baselines in half, giving these great athletes a little more runway to land safely.
Payne, he's checked in for Augustine. Miller outside. To the middle, Hickson. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Hickson's got for this quarter. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Payne. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Here's Moutier. Plays it up and banks it in.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Payne. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Faried. Here's Miller. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Well, last year, Clark, when LeBron went from Miami to Cleveland, Mike Miller with that 3-point shot went with him.
Yeah, and we know Mike's a smart guy. I mean, he knows his best chance to score is if defenders are drawn away from him, and LeBron is as good as anybody at doing that.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Collison's out there. Big group substitution here for Denver. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Hickson. Laverne comes in for Faried. Will Barton, he's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Foy in for Moutier.
And getting back to Miller, though, LeBron couldn't save him last season. Miller shot 32% from the field. His career low prior to that was 42, so that's a huge drop-off. And he put up career lows in pretty much every other category as well. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Russell Westbrook. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Barton, no luck.
On the topic of LeBron bringing Mike Miller to Cleveland, you got to add James Jones as well. LeBron brought him. The difference in the two shooters, as it turned out, was that Jones still had some gas left in the tank. So as the season wore on, Jones kept getting more minutes.
McGarry with the steal. And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. Finished off the break.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Here's Barton. And again, Denver no good. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're leading by 25. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can pat each other on the back because no other reason to call it.
Well, they're really just being conservative, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes, I guess. I mean, I have no idea. No idea.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, thank you, Kevin. Russell, obviously your ability to attack on offense is such a key for your team. How do you decide when to go to the hoop and when to pass the ball?
I never know, man. I just see how the flow of the game is going. I try to stay in attack mode. That's what my team wants me to do, and I try to continue to do it.
Russell, thank you. Kevin, he does it brilliantly.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our...
He was getting after it. Every chance he got, he went to the bucket, and I mean hard. You gotta love to see a player with that kind of killer instinct. I wonder how many dunks he wound up with tonight. I lost track after like 20.